Hello loves, welcome to Fifth Dimension. So for today's pick a deck reading, we're going to be focusing on what do you need to surrender. So for pile 1 we have this Howlite crystal, pile number 2 Amethyst, pile number 3 Citrine, and pile number 4 this Labradorite. Like always, choose as many piles as you feel guided to, and I will see you at your reading, loves. Hi, pile number 1, thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this deck right here, as well as the Howlite, then you are at the right reading. So obviously you're either going to resonate with the overall message or you're not. And that is how you will know if this is the correct pile. So pile number 1, messages for pile number 1. What did I need to surrender? Oh, there it is. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Okay, so I did have to sit with this, but the main thing that I'm getting from this is that what it is that you are resisting, pile 1, is... Damn, I lost it. I got it back. Your resistance to love. I don't know why that was so hard for me to remember and say, but okay, yes, it's clear you are resisting love in general, okay? So being open, mostly I feel, to receiving love, whereas I don't feel like you have an issue offering love, but there's something about being open to receiving love that you resist strongly. Like it makes you feel uncomfortable. I'm kind of getting Virgo vibes because I have this I have this friend who's a Virgo, and she's like very uncomfortable with all the lovey-dovey, I don't know, like just emotions in general. They make her feel uncomfortable. And so that's the vibe that I'm getting, because she's very, I don't know, there's just something in her character that I laugh at so hard. In how like forceful she resists the lovey-dovey sentiments, you know what I mean? So I feel that strongly in your energy. If that resonates with you and you know that you are resistant to all the lovey-dovey feelings, then this is your reading. But if that does not resonate with you, if you're somebody that's absolutely open to people being all lovey-dovey and mushy with you and it does not make you feel uncomfortable, then this is not your reading, and I suggest that you try a different pile. Or if you do not find a pile that resonates with you, obviously you can take a look at my timeless playlist and see if any readings call out to you there. Sorry, I'm taking forever. I'm looking for something to put behind the card. All right. Let me go ahead and... So that got a very rough start to this reading. I literally just drew a blank. I was like, wait, what was I doing again? All right. Messages for pile number 1. Oh, no, that's too many. I don't like that. I feel like I should have shuffled off camera. Come on. Give me messages. Yeah, I'll take them. I was only going to take 2 of those, but sure, why not? Bottom of the deck, the Union of Hearts. I had to look at it. Here, let me show you. That's what I saw on the bottom. The Union of Hearts. A love connection defies explanation. LOL. And we're just talking about how you resist love. So this would probably make you feel extremely uncomfortable. Alright. Let me see if I can get you 1 or 2 of these. Pile number 1. Okay. Oh, there's 2. Yay. That made my life easier. Let me get you one of these. No. I only want 1. Okay, there it is. And I guess I'll just use tarot to clarify. Oh, no. I feel like I should. Let me get 3. There's 1, there's 2. Another 1. Okay, there's 3. Let me lay them out. We have... Can I grab it? You are limitless. You can do anything you choose. Be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. Sorry, I had to put emphasis on that with a little, like, added, you know. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. I am loving how everything is connecting right now. First chakra, Archangel Michael. So this is root chakra energy, adjacent possibilities. That card has been coming out. What did we get here? Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. We're going to put that in the middle. Justice here. Again, same energy as Shield Maiden. 5 of Swords. Damn, you got a lot of swords in your energy. 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Okay, I'm going to sit with this. Okay, so surrender to resistance. Surrender the resistance would be the, like, clear caption of your reading, okay? I can see why there's resistance here. I feel like you are definitely, with this Shield Maiden right here, like really on guard when it comes to love, which doesn't surprise me. She's all dressed up and ready like she's going to war. I feel like that's like your whole persona when it comes to love. It feels like you got to get your shield ready, you got to get your sword, you got to get your war paint, look as fierce, and mentally prepare yourself for potentially all the death you're about to encounter. It is something that you anticipate to have a lot of chaos, a lot of violence, I suppose, and perhaps tragedy. And it's also expressed here with the 5 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. So the 5 of Swords is telling me that obviously you had experiences in which you felt the need to fight and defend, and yeah, there's been challenge. Ew, please don't look at my nails. I had to file them down. It lasted me 1 day and I went and broke 2. All right. Yeah, there's definitely been sad feelings, bad experiences, probably betrayal, you know, lies, every bad experience that you think of. It looks like a war zone, right? Even looks like there was people at war. He's got his 3 swords, like he came out of there, but there's 2 on the ground. All right. The 6 of Swords here, right after that, is like you're so quick to like grab whatever swords you're able to get away with and get on your little boat and swim far, far away from the potential of having to go to war again based off of what you've experienced. And I keep saying war because that's what it feels like. It feels like your past experiences have not been just, they've not been balanced, they've not been fair. At least that's what's been your experience. So that's why I feel like there's such a need in your energy to put that shield up. There is a shield. Like this energy of her preparing herself to go to war is very strong. Connected to the message of the resistance that you have to receive love, or just in general when it comes to love. I feel romantic love. Maybe all types of love, because like I said, it's funny that I got the image of my friend being, yeah. Anyways, I want to tell you a story so bad, like of how bad she is with emotions, but I don't want to drag on with time. But it's too funny. Yes. Long story short, I was in a very sad moment and crying, and her way of comforting me versus not getting all touchy-feely and offering me a hug or words of advice she bought me some French fries. I was like, there, eat your fries. Instead of, but I knew that that was her way of giving me a hug and telling her that she loved me and that she was sorry about what I was going through and that she was here for me, however I needed her. And that was her way. And I appreciated it. I stopped crying and I ate my fries. Anyways, you are limitless. You can do anything that you choose, okay? So obviously this would require you to release your resistance because this unicorn is about to take off. It's very ethereal, it's very beautiful, it's very whimsical, it's very spiritual, even I could say. There's a lot of blues and purples here. Oh, there's a double swan. I love that. Is that a swan? Yeah, I think they're swans. There's like fairies up here playing. I love this deck so much. I swear this artist is amazing. The blue butterflies with transformation, spiritual transformation. The peacock with, what is peacock? It's fertility. Yeah, like fertility to create. A lot of creative energy, which is also connected to this like root chakra, root sacral chakra energy. Creating. The number 4 might be significant to some of you. Just saying. Be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. That goes without saying, right? It's got to be reciprocal in order for it to be fair and balanced. Sorry, I can't grab anything with these little nub nails. Yeah, like the love that you've experienced before, it doesn't have to necessarily be romantic love, but just like maybe love from your parents or your siblings or your just support systems that were imbalanced when it came to emotions, okay? They were not fair, they were not just, they were not balanced. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. So these cards are urging you to, in order to shift this resistance that you have to, I feel like it's more strongly when it comes to receiving love, to be honest. I feel like you're more resistant to people offering all that lovey-dovey affection or being too, like, I don't know, I just keep on seeing, like, yeah, like you push away from somebody trying to, like, rub their face into you or, like, and, you know, like, nudge their head into your shoulder or something like that. But I feel like the strong message here about being able to shift that, because I feel like you have a lot of resistance to it. It's not going to be the easiest way, but the best way to go about shifting your resistance to receiving love will be to offer, to take the initiative versus allowing somebody to randomly offer you some sort of affection or something like that. To be the one to take the initiative and offer it. If you long for more love, be more loving. Express love to receive love. Yeah, I really strongly think that it'll make you more comfortable with the idea of this balanced reciprocation versus just being guarded to it, okay? With first chakra, Archangel Michael, that's like the card of stability, the part of foundation, and obviously I feel like it's something that needs to be worked on when it comes to putting your guard down, because I feel like that's strongly there because your foundation when it comes to balanced expression of love was not sturdy. There wasn't a solid foundation built from the get-go when it comes to the experiences in your life, and so therefore it's something that you need to work on, in other words, okay? Feeling safe in the idea of putting your guard down. Strongly emphasize, like I said, potential way to do that is to be initiative of that. Adjacent possibilities, like I feel like this, along with all the sword energy that's in here, it's sort of like the reasoning. 1414 I saw. The reasoning behind this heavy fear and all these walls is just like all the potentials. Like I said, remember when the energy that I originally got, that she was preparing for war? Why? Because there's so many things that she may encounter, and like the fear of the unknown creates this like barrier. Okay, there's a lot of resistance. That barrier is the resistance that you have to just the sentiment of love in general. Okay, but overall message being, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. All right, so that's what I got for you, pile number 1. If you haven't already subscribed, please do that now. It's the easiest and freest way to support me in my goals and dreams and helping others, okay? So like if it resonated, comment if you feel comfortable doing so. Until we vibe again. Hi, pile number 2. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this deck right here, as well as this Amethyst, then you are at the correct reading. So I'm going to choose an overall, and if it resonates, then you already know that this is the correct reading for you. Pile number 2. What do they need to surrender? Friendship. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. Okay, the bad friendships. You need to surrender the friendships that aren't supportive and positive. I feel like there's resistance on your end to let go of friendships that you already know that aren't like at your vibe. I feel like not truly supportive, not like there's some like underlying, yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, you know when a friend is being real with you, if you can freely share your most private or your most important life experiences. Okay, if you do not, if you feel the need to hide that from some of your friends, then yeah, those are probably the friendships. If that resonates with you, then yeah, this is your reading. I'm going to shuffle. Wait, I already shuffled, so I'm just going to get cards, actually. Give me one for pile number 2. Pile number 2. Number 2. Sorry, this is why. Oh, there's actually 2. I didn't even see that. Oh well. Okay, there we go. 2 from there. That's much faster. And the last pile. Pile number 2. There's 1. There's 2. Awesome. And let me get some tarot. One more. Okay. All right. So we have the thinking woman. Receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. I felt like I was doing that a lot. It felt uncomfortable. Be authentic. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. All tied up. There's that resistance. Drum, dream and journey. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. The Magician, Queen of Swords, Knight of Cups. Okay, this goes here. This goes here, and this goes here. All right, I don't think I need a pause. I feel like this is very clear. Oh, right here, right here. Sorry, my bad. All right, so we have the thinking woman. Receive with love and appreciation. Okay, no, sorry, not like that. The thinking woman, drum, dream and journey. So when I see this card right here, the drum, dream and journey, this is like, feels like a heartbeat, okay? The drum in a rhythm of a heartbeat, which always makes me think of like the universe and how the universe began, you know, and my curiosity with that. But rhythm, right? Because sound and frequency have a lot to do with that, at least as far as what science says. And so the drum makes me think of the heartbeat as far as like creating something, specifically in regards to wherever it is that you are headed, pile number 2 on your journey. Sorry, I'm trying to get it in focus. Okay. Wherever it is that you are, I feel like you're drumming up this thinking woman energy, is really focused on something that you are creating, okay? What do you need to surrender with this sort of lower vibration energy, okay? Why? Because there's something in connections that you currently have that are either slowing down this, whatever it is you are creating and birthing into the world. This is giving me big time Empress vibes, okay? But like I said, there are things in your energy that need to just be cut loose. It's just like literally like an anchor in the boat, okay? It's either slowing you down or it's keeping you from seeing manifestations when it comes to this. And you think like, oh, those are like little things, they're not that serious, but it does. Especially if it's people that you are expressing your goals and dreams with. And yeah, like, I don't know if you've heard, but all over the spiritual community, they tell you to not talk about your whatever your goals, you know, stuff that you're working on until it's manifested. Why? Because then you're allowing other people into the energy of what you are creating, okay? You don't want to let anybody's energy into what you are creating. That can affect it, okay? So I feel like the message of what you need to surrender are specific people that you might be expressing these things to. And I mean, you would know, right? Whoever it is, but, and a lot of the times this isn't even like saying like this is a bad person, you know, a lot of the times it could be like subconsciously, like whatever light you're shining, whatever it is that you are creating, subconsciously can trigger other people, okay? So they're not consciously trying to like rain on your parade, but it's triggering something in them that they perhaps are not taking actions towards themselves, you know, like certain goals that perhaps they are not chasing, and your light shines. What is the thing that they say? Sorry. You know how spiritual lingo. Damn, I can't remember what it's saying. But yeah, anyways, change the subject. Be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. With the Queen of Swords, also that's who the Queen of Swords is. Like, she does not, it's very Aquarius vibes, okay, if you will. Somebody who just is as they are without the way that they express themselves, the way that you are meant to express yourself is in a way that feels free, that feels again, I'm going to say free, but freedom from being influenced by other people's reactions, if you will, to whatever it is that you're doing with your life or currently on in your journey, whatever it is that you're building, okay? I feel like maybe perhaps in this friendship or connections, it doesn't have to be a specific friendship, any type of relationships, okay, in which you are sharing information about your dreams, your goals, your plans in life. Perhaps there are certain connections in which you can't, or you don't feel like you can just really be your authentic self, versus whereas some of you might be sharing everything or whatever it is with people, others of you might not feel comfortable, even if they wanted to share. So this could be two different scenarios, okay? Yeah, a real strong message about cutting loose anybody who you feel that you can't be authentic with. Obviously, if this is like someone who lives in your household, you can't do that. But this doesn't feel like that type of energy. This just feels like your energy is a little scattered and you're exhausting some of it in directions that are draining you in ways that you don't need to be drained right now because you're trying to manifest shit, okay? And that's like clarification right here with the Magician being in your reading. That's what you're doing. That's what the drum gives me with the thinking woman over here, with the Queen of Swords, and having like a very clear sense of direction, having a very clear sense of who it is that she is and what it is that she wants. So all tied up, track down your fears and desires. This is really about having like strong focus. The hunter, when he's out hunting, he needs to be very, like I said, I feel like there's something very scattered in you. You may be scattering your energy in places that it doesn't need to be. So all those acquaintances that are not providing you with anything that's working towards your dream, cut it loose. The hunter needs to be focused. He needs to be full aware with his energy on his surroundings so that he can attain what it is that he's there to hunt down, okay? So track down your fears and desires. Whatever it is that's holding you back, because I feel like that was a strong message in the beginning about whatever needs to be surrendered. Sorry, I kept on thinking about cutting loose. Whatever needed to be surrendered was either causing some sort of like delay or blocking the manifestation in general. But there's heavy energy of manifesting here in the way the cards are appearing. Also, message about receive with love and appreciation. Knight of Cups. Somebody may be trying to offer you some sort of support, some sort of assistance. That's a side message for just some of you, but the message is about accepting the support, accepting the help, accepting some sort of offer. So it could be like a physical offer, like maybe somebody wants to loan you money on something, maybe somebody wants to help you out with whatever it is, whatever it is that you are trying to manifest. There could be some sort of help available for you, or it could just be like somebody trying to like offer you moral support as whatever it is that you manifest, but you're not really like open to receiving that moral support while you dream and journey and manifest your desires with this hunter, okay? So yeah, with all tied up, and the strong message of what you need to surrender is going to be anything that's slightly tugging at your energy, okay? This is like you trying to rush through, and there's like your energetic cords to whoever it is that you're connecting to, and they're like slowly like tugging on you like little anchors, okay? So cut them loose and you'll pick up some speed. All right, that's what I got for you, pile number 2. If this resonated, please like, comment if you feel comfortable doing so, but more than anything, please subscribe to help my channel grow. Thank you for those of you that have already. I can't believe I'm almost at 300. I'm super excited. Until we vibe again, loves. Hi, pile number 3. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this deck as well as the Citrine, then you are at the right pile. So I'm going to choose a card from this deck, and if this resonates with you, or the message resonates, then that's confirmation. You chose the right pile. 2 cards. Okay. Victim consciousness and have faith. It's literally the exact opposite energies of each other. Okay, so it feels like a tug of war energy. There's a part of you. Why can't I grab these cards? There's a part of you that keeps on switching back to this victim consciousness, whereas you put, I just keep on seeing like Pisces energy, like half of you is trying to really hold your energy and having faith, and the other half of you is not able to surrender, because that's what this reading is about. I don't like the word victim consciousness, okay? This is really just, you're not able to surrender what you've experienced in the past, okay? Like replaying the images, replaying the experiences in your energy, okay? So this could literally be like rethinking about certain things and realizing that it's still in something that you haven't worked through. If you could see like all this black and smoky, sizzly type vibe, it feels like something that's just like seething. Is that a word? Out of her energy, out of her aura, like it's a part of her. There's no releasing it, okay? So this feels, not that you're not trying to surrender this, versus where the other ones felt like they were not trying to surrender. This one, I just saw 222, and then we have 22. So this could be something in... I can't talk. I'm sorry. Pile number 3, this could be something in regards to some sort of romantic or spiritual soul connection, okay? With all the 2s, you already know what that means. In regards to love and connection, but we'll find out with the cards, okay? So if that resonates with you, you still have, I do not like that term victim consciousness, because it feels like, I don't know, like very derogatory. But the way that I explained it, it's just like seething within. Seething? Well, I don't even know what seething means, but whatever. You know what I mean. That's what it feels like. It just feels like there's a lot of heaviness still in there, and I feel like you're trying to release it, but it's not really like getting released. Like it's kind of just there, like sitting, seething, whatever that is. Let me grab something else. Sorry. Oh no, it looks fine like that. All leaned around. Okay, let me stop taking long. Pile number 3, please. Let's get to it. I had already shuffled them, so pile number 3. Messages for what pile number 3 needs to surrender. Guidance for pile number 3. No! I don't like that. I'm going to look at them, but I'm not going to take them. I'm going to reshuffle. It says, take charge with authority, take care of your needs. So that's a message for someone, but no. I get mad at my tarot card. One card at a time, please. Oh, there it is. Yeah, let me get one more. Pile number 3. Okay, bye. I guess not. Okay, there it is. Pile number 3. Ooh. Sorry, I got all quiet. I started to focus. It's because I don't like when I can see the cards, because then right away I start to like get all distracted. Give me 3, please. All right. We have the sun, which I love because this energy feels kind of dark. We have Mother Earth, feel love and comforted. Super Empress energy. Super self-love, self-healing. Strong in your energy. Shining bright. Like a diamond. The heart of the matter. There's more going on than meets the eye. Stop. It's the number 22. I kid you not. How easy I get all excited. Come on now. That was like how many 2s in a row? Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. Yeah, this is definitely about a connection. Door to value. The thinking man. Okay, we have 2 people here. Rest and rejuvenation. And our tarot is the Chariot, the Hermit, and Justice. I love this. Okay, I am going to sit with this though. Okay, pile number 3. So what I think is going on currently is that something in your current experience is, I don't want to say triggering, but like causing all of this past, and it feels like heavy past stuff, okay? To like resurface. And I guess that's why I kept on saying the word seething, because like I said, I think that word, like what it sounds like to me is like, let's say stuff like, oh, seeping. Is that the word that I was looking for? Seeping? Okay. Seeping out of the skin. And so I sense that all this like heavy stuff is like seeping. Okay, bye. It was seeping. I feel really silly now. Seeping out of her like energy or her memory or her yeah, that's what it feels like. Her aura, whatever you want to call it, okay? Sorry, I wasn't even focused. So this reading is supposed to be about what is it, sorry, that you need to surrender. So I think it's really just surrender and allow these feelings to run their course, because I feel like there's a part of you that's really resisting going through the motions or going through the feelings or replaying, going back and replaying. Does she have something on her third eye? Yeah. I feel like it almost feels like a real, like you're having flashbacks. And so the flashbacks are obviously, they say that when you are in your mind, like thinking about experiences, especially traumatic ones that you experienced in the past that are connected to like emotional, something emotional triggered, that it's like your brain doesn't know the difference of whether you're currently experiencing it or not. So what does that say? That this reel that I keep on seeing is like replaying, where you're like taking it all the way back. I'm seeing them like even in black and white. So whatever that means, like taking it all the way back to the past of your life experiences, and whatever heavy energy. I feel like there's a lot of darkness in your, just naturally, like that's just a part of your personality, something very mysterious about you. And I know I still haven't even gotten into the reading, but I felt the need to say that, okay? Because I hated that we started off with that term victim consciousness. I don't know why, I just don't like that. But so everything that's coming up, I feel there's like it's coming up and you're wanting to like push it down. So as far as this reading being titled, what do you need to surrender? I really just don't push it down. Like it needs to flow through, and I keep on saying that, like obviously it might create like cause you to cry, cause you to, you know, feel angry, cause you to feel all those very heavy, intense feelings that we associate with being negative, right? Things that we doesn't feel good. Because yeah, I feel like this is more dominant, your energy, like being optimistic and having strong faith in the direction that you're headed. And like I feel it's new, and then with the sun there too, like very bright. Like I feel like you're a place in your life where things are looking up, and it's just like this shadow, you know, that's like following you, or like this cloud. Just a little one though, it's just a little cloud. It's something that needs to be worked through and released. So you need to surrender to allowing that to sizzle up, like I said, and seep through. It has to be worked out because I feel like it's very hidden. It could be like very subconscious. Like you could have actively worked on healing these things, and look at me still talking about the main message. But anyways, to continue, because this is going to turn into a love reading. That's why I wanted to get through that, because the intention of this reading, if you will, is about what it is that you need to surrender. So that's the strong message. I feel like it's not something you're consciously holding on to. It's just subconscious, those experiences are still in your body or your energy or whatever you want to call it, okay? They need to work their way through. So now to the part of the love reading. The reason why I think it turned into a love reading is because I feel like whatever's still seeping its way through you needs to be gotten rid of for this to flow. Similar message to one of the other piles where I said, like, this situation right here could be like feel very stagnant, could feel like it's slowed down, or could feel like it's not manifesting in the way that you and this person want it to manifest. And I think that the two of you definitely want it to manifest. You're coming out as Empress energy. They're coming out as well, with the Justice here, I would say they thinking man plus justice equals Emperor vibes. But the thinking man would be like the coin would be the pentacle. So who is the thinking man? Are they like the sword? King of swords? I don't know, but they're like king energy. My bad. There's a whole counterpart here, okay? Feminine energy, masculine energy. Feminine energy highly focused on this bright. Remember I said it feels like there's like a new start, almost like a fresh start. For this feminine energy, which could be you could be the masculine energy or the feminine energy. Regardless, the reading applies to you. The Hermit here, so feminine energy is really strong in introspection. She's got her eyes closed, she's focused on what she's creating because it's something very positive, you know. She's got her sights set on the sun, so that's like complete feeling of accomplishment, success, fulfillment, all of those good ass vibes, success and happiness, right? The heart of the matter, there's more going on than meets the eye. 22. So this is about being in a place where you can't really understand why the situation is where it is. And there's really just, like I said, that place of surrender in which you have to accept that even though it feels a little like all up in the air and like everything's in limbo in your current situation, that there's a lot more playing out that you don't even realize behind the scenes, okay? There's a lot of stuff going on there. So yeah, I feel like that's a strong message to the feminine energy, that's what they're trying to do, is just like sort of surrender and allow things, knowing, having this understanding that there's a bigger picture that they can't quite see yet from where they are on the journey, especially with this clouding up the energy, okay? Then we have spend quality time together, listen and talk to each other. Right, let me get into that in a bit. First, I'm going to go into the masculine energy, because I feel like I'm already over time. This masculine energy right here is strong strategy mode. They are strongly focused on creating the type of life for themselves that feels similar to the sun energy with door to value. That's anything that a person can value. Like, obviously it shows like money here, which it could be money. It could be like this person's really strongly focused on career endeavors, business endeavors, whatever's going to bring abundance and success, okay? Flow. There's heavy focus in that. It's something that they're very passionate about. It's strong in their energy, okay? But it doesn't have to be money. It could just be like in general, whatever makes a person feel wealthy, a person feels abundant, like a person feels fulfilled, okay? Whatever they value in their life that makes them feel. That's what this masculine energy is focused on. So whereas her eyes are closed, I feel like she's strongly like energetically focused. Like I said, self-healing, self-love, manifestation. Masculine energy is in focus on the 3D, their physical environment, and trying to create a strong focus and strategy on what it is that they are trying to accomplish in regards to that door to value, okay? Like I said, with the thinking man and justice right here, their energy is really strongly focused on bringing in visual balance into their life. So I also feel with this rest and rejuvenation, similar to the hermit mode, it's going within, okay? This person, I feel like the two of you are not in communication or connection at this time, because feminine energy is in hermit mode, which means she went into the cave. She went on the journey deep into the cave, and there's nobody else there, and it's just her and a lantern. And the thinking man over here, rest and rejuvenation, they're really trying to like connect with their inner selves and really just like, I feel like, bring in their energy a bit, to try to have some clarity perhaps. But yeah, I strongly feel that. But then the last set of little cards that we have here, I need to finish this off. Spend quality time together, listen and talk to each other, and the Chariot. I feel like that's a mutual is the word I'm looking for. A mutual energy between the masculine and the feminine energy. Actually, I just had a message that for some of you, this might not actually even be two different people. This could actually be your own inner feminine and masculine energy, and what it is that there's, if that's the case, there's a lot going on with you. You're focusing on a lot, okay? You're not only trying to like master your inner world, but you're also trying to master your outer world. And if that's true, then I applaud you, pile number 3, because that's like, that takes some definite, like, you know, ambition and focus, okay? So yeah, mutual energy of wanting to come together, because like I said, I feel like there's separation of energy. So maybe you're like very strictly like one day focusing on this, one day focusing on that. Like it feels like there's a separation, okay? In an attempt to try to create balance, there's a need for separation. So that could be like manifesting in your personal life, or like I said, with a different person. But the strong will or goal to come together in the end is really what it says there. So yeah, that's what I got for you. If this resonated, please like, comment, let me know how it resonated. More than anything, please subscribe. That's the easiest way that you can help me in reaching my goals and just supporting, okay? Support my energy, shoot some hearts and rainbows my way. Until we vibe again, loves. Hi, pile number 4. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this deck right here, as well as the Labradorite, then you are at the right pile. I'm going to pull an overall card for you, and if it resonates, that's your confirmation that you're at the right pile. Pile number 4. Hold your vision. Excuse me. With the fixed moon here, hold your vision. I feel like you're in the middle of some sort of like blind spot. So where you've begun to see potential in something or progress in something, but you're having difficulty in really trusting what's on the other side. Almost like if you like, because these, oh sorry, was I not even in view? These mountains in the dark in the night, and you have half of a moon, okay? And it's really about like your faith in what you can see. So you have some light enough coming from that half moon to sort of navigate your way, but you have to trust that there's enough being shown to you that you're going to get where it is that you are intending to go. But then there's also that fear of, what if I keep going in this direction, because it is kind of dark, I can't see that clearly. What if I keep going in this direction and I don't end up at my intended goal? And so hold your vision is that strong message about faith. So if this reading is about what do you need to surrender, something with fear? No, it's got to be something having to do with like yeah, I guess I'm trying to look for the exact word. This just feels like really just surrender in general. You have to surrender to the unknown. as far as like when it comes to trust, right? Because what holds you back from trusting is fear, doubt. So that, okay, there we go. Fear and doubt. What do you need to surrender? All right, it matches. I just needed it to connect to the reading title for me to be happy. All right, let me go ahead and pull your cards. Pile number 4. This is just pile number 4. There's 1. There's 2. Messages become. Sorry, I got all quiet. It's because I started to stress out about the time. Alright, because I went way over on pile number 3's reading. Now I'm worried about not being able to upload. Okay, I'll stop pile number 4. Whoa! Why are you misbehaving? Am I being too anxious? Is that what's going on? Okay, I'm gonna stop worrying about not being able to upload this video. Alright, message loud and clear. See, trying to calm my energy over here. There's 1. Adjacent possibilities again. Walking away has peeked its way through. I'm not going to take it, but I just felt like it needed to be acknowledged. So we have Goddess of the Moon and adjacent possibilities. Yeah. Goddess of the Moon already tells me confirmation. Wait, I'm supposed to get 3 of these. My bad. Oh, that was quick. Ah. Okay. It's not too bad. At least it wasn't 20 cards. Goddess of the Moon, adjacent possibilities, yes. Those are both the similar energies. The unknown, fear of the unknown. Forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. That's why you have that fear, because you've already taken journeys in the past where you could only see a little bit, but they ended up bad. They ended up in disappointments. Stag. Trust and thrive. Yes. Remember I said you needed a trust like 2 minutes ago? Listen with your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. Ooh, that's a big message. I don't think I've ever gotten this card ever in the history of me having this deck. What the hell? Listen with your heart. You listen with need to. Nope, I've never gotten this card. That's gonna stand out to me big time. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. I wonder how many other cards I've never seen before. That's so weird. I feel like that. 2 of Cups. Knight of Swords. What the hell is going on here? 6 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles. I feel left out in the cold. There's some like relationship stuff coming up here. Give me a second. I am going to sit with this. Okay, I moved stuff around. Hold on. So, if you can see, okay, that's better. How the moon is half illuminated. Remember, that was a strong part of the message about you can only kind of see. This energy right here feels like in the darkness. This energy right here feels illuminated. So let me explain that. This is a relationship reading or like a situationship reading, a connection reading. I'll just say that, okay? This is strong emotions, strongly passionate type of connection, but there's a lot of this that is in the dark, and so there's this energy here is creating resistance, which remember I said your caption, if you will, for this reading would be that you need to surrender. What did I say? Fear and doubt. Okay, so this is fear and doubt. Your fears and your doubts about all the potentials. So adjacent possibilities is just like, I guess, like you replaying all the possibilities, and I feel like they're not like, maybe they're good possibilities and then they're also mixed with a lot of possibilities. Like you play them all out in your mind, and this creates a lot of fear. Okay, Goddess of the Moon and that darkness in the Hold Your Vision card, that tells me that there's a lot about this connection that is really in the dark, perhaps hidden, nighttime, and secret. Just very, it just feels private. Feels like it feels like perhaps also there's a lot of like unknowns in regards to you and this person and how much you actually like know about each other. Like there's a lot about this person and how you're connecting with them that is in the dark and that's not been illuminated, which means this could be something new, or this just could be something that maybe was in the dark and didn't have the chance to see all that illumination, so you guys didn't get to share all of these experiences and information with each other. But at the same time, there's an emotional and passionate connection over here for what is illuminated, what you are sure of, because I feel like this is doubt. You doubt what you know about this person. You doubt what could potentially formulate. I don't know why I use that word, but what could form in this connection with this person. There's fears there with the Six of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. There's fears of this person walking away, leaving you out in the cold, just abandoning you, or also two other things. You could have already walked away and abandoned this person. They could have walked away and abandoned you, or you may have the impression. It just feels like confusion, like uncertainty about whether this is would be the outcome, or potentially this is what's occurring. I don't know. There's some confusion here, but like I said, it feels like there's so many potentials. Man, I'm running over time. Okay, so what's illuminated, what you're sure of. This feels like confusion, unsure, doubt, fear, confusion. That's on the half that's not illuminated, right? Over here on the illuminated side, there's nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. So I feel like there's an awareness of the fear and the doubt that you're putting energetically into the connection. Maybe you're working on forgiveness. Maybe there's a situation that's happened here that needs forgiveness. So take that as it resonates, okay? Trust and thrive. I feel like you have the awareness that there needs to be more trust in order for this to move along in any sort of way. Especially with the Two of Cups here, that's like real love. That's a real love match right there. Like equal mutual feelings for each other, like so good love that. The Knight of Swords here, in wanting to move towards that, I feel like you have the awareness that this is what you want to move towards. Fire Garden here, ignite your passion. I feel like this person and you are both very passionate about each other. And all of that is within your awareness, within this person's awareness of the connection, okay? But what's hidden is creating a lot of fear and doubt, like I said in the beginning, and it is, yeah, it's really needing to be surrendered in order for this. Oh, I completely didn't even mention this card. Listen with your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. Maybe that's giving me, again, like this vibe that this is something that has occurred, especially with forgiveness, they're coming out. Something's occurred that requires forgiveness. And it can be as simple as, if this is a soul connection, like the runner chaser vibe, because that's what this feels like when the connection gets too confusing and there's somebody that gets too scared, and it's usually like vice versa, will just abandon the situation and leave the other person feeling out in the cold, like uncertain and sort of about what they did or whatever, you know, but it's really not. That's not, it's not what it appears to be. That's what I'm getting from this. It's not what it appears to be, because there's emphasis on, okay, listen with your heart, not what it is that you are seeing. Close your eyes. What is it that your heart tells you about this connection? Does your heart truly tell you that this person doesn't want you and that's why you guys are not together? Does your heart tell you that this love isn't real? Or does your heart tell you that even though this appears to be a certain way and there's a lot of fear and doubt in there, that there's something here worth listening to, okay? Ooh, that came out real cute. I love that. I sounded like a little Hallmark card or something. Yeah, you really need to be in tune with what it is that you feel. Like, how do you know what it is that your heart's telling you to do? It's definitely not going to be, oh, who says that? Somebody says that about, like, never mind. I'm not even going to try to relate that information because it's going to come out of a mess. I already know myself. Yeah. So, listening quietly, because your heart will whisper to you, okay? There's a need to quiet it down, really get in tune with your heart, and it'll whisper to you what feels right in regards to this person. All right, I'm going to end it off with that. I hope there's nothing that I skipped through. But yeah, if this resonated with you, like, comment, let me know how it resonated, but more than anything, please subscribe. That is the best thing you can do to help my channel grow, help me reach my goals, help me, just help me, please. Anyways, until we fight again, loves.